Okay. You know, for the holidays. All right, here we go. This is Gab with Yab, and we're gabbing with Yab for the audio, and we have the video as well. Good evening. This is Uncle Yab, and we're gabbing with Yab, and today we're talking about the new norm as far as the holidays. I have my co-host here, Richard Carrington. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great, man. You?
Good. I'm doing good.
Right.
So we talked the other day about having the vaccine and things like that, and that came out, and a lot of people were concerned with it. But now today we're going to talk about the new norm for the holiday.
Yes.
So as far as the new norm for the holiday, what I think it's going to be is like I said before, probably next week we're going to have the vaccine coming out for certain areas of the hospital.
Right.
And they say it's not going to be mandatory, which is a good thing.
Right.
But for the holidays, what's going to probably happen is we're going to still be social distancing, and we can't have any big parties for Christmas and stuff like that. So
Right.
if you guys, if you've been listening to the news and stuff like that, please pay attention to that. Make sure you keep a small gathering, and you still can, do your Christmas holidays and open up your gifts and eat and stuff like that.
Right.
But make sure it's just a small amount of people.
Yeah. No, I agree, man. We have to, like you said, it's a new norm. And the holiday season it's very important, and it's a time where we get together with family and loved ones, and it's important to some people, like for instance my mother, man. This is like her big season. She loves Thanksgiving. She goes all out for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Right.
When I was a kid, she worked extra jobs. Get on the train and bus late at night just so she could have stuff.
Gotcha.
Because no matter some people don't celebrate Christmas or whatever, but whatever you do during this season, you're more friendly. People are more jolly. People are nicer to each other. They're doing swaps at work.
Exactly. You're right.
Yankee swaps and Secret Santas and stuff like that. And so it's a time where, like I said, no matter what religion you are, or if you're a religion or not, it's a time where people, they say, "'Tis the season to be jolly."
Exactly.
So, for some people it's a change, and because I thought about that, I was thinking about my mom, man, because this was like her time, and she's used to everybody coming over and the kids opening the toys and all that stuff, and it's different.
That. You're right.
It's a new normal.
Yep, especially for me. My family's not even here. We talked about that before in our prior podcast. So for me to even try to go home, I can't do that.
Right.
So I was talking to my sister. My sister, she keeps my mother, 'cause my mom has dementia. But we are big in family with the Christmas and stuff like that.
Right.
We always have Christmas.
Yeah.
And we'll go over somebody's house for Christmas brunch.
Right.
And we'll eat and open up gifts and
Yeah,
stuff like
man.
that, man. And
Yeah.
it's all a big fun in the family.
Yeah.
But now, since this pandemic has hit, nobody want to do nothing.
No, man, no. And because people are scared, and then the guidance we're getting is that shouldn't be more than a certain number of people.
Right.
And it's all adjusting to this new thing, this new way of life, and like we were saying, the new norm. But when you think about it, I think about as a kid, what the holidays meant to me now, as opposed to but my kids have it's different now.
Yeah, that's true.
And we have to accept it.
Yeah, I'm the same way. What we doing now, as far as me and my girlfriend and everything like that, we got the house done, and we still kind of festive.
Yeah.
And we got the tree up, and we got all the presents wrapped and things like that. But in a sense, it's still kind of different because we're not expecting a big crowd.
Right. And
she has a pretty decent sized family, but me myself, I have a large family.
Right. Yeah.
And as of right now, no one of my immediate family is up here, with the exception of my two daughters and stuff like that. But not to say it's hard for me, but back, I'm looking back in the day when I was a kid and I was coming up. We did all of that.
Yeah.
We went to people's
houses.
Special
time. Yeah.
We received gifts. Like you said, did a Secret Santa.
Yeah.
And there's everybody looking forward to the holidays. And I'm not trying to discourage anybody out there, but just do the best you can and have a good time, because it's always next year. 2021.
That's right.
And we can start this over again.
That's
and
right.
hopefully we can have a better Christmas and everybody can start getting outside and getting to a more normal part of the way we live
Right.
versus now. And this is weird now. It's a weird time.
Right. I mean, it's a time where, we're going to have to sacrifice so that we can have the better later. You know what I'm saying? We got to
That's true.
sacrifice this
That's
year.
true.
We got to, you want to be able to do everything, but we got to sacrifice, and things change over time, but you can still do, people do Zoom.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And they can celebrate Zoom and celebrate Christmas on Zoom with family members, and you can still, send gifts to people if that's what you like to do.
That's true, and
But-
that's what I'm doing too. I have kids down in Georgia that I'm sending gifts to, like I've been
Yeah.
doing.
Right.
And my sister was saying something about the Zoom thing.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna see if she's really gonna, hold her to her word as far as
Yeah.
that's concerned.
Yeah.
And just to see everybody's face.
Yeah, it works,
as much
man.
as you can.
Yeah,
Have you done a Zoom before?
Yeah, I do. Some for like with the family. Like my cousin just had a birthday last week, and his wife set it up. So
Oh, really? Okay.
because he's in Ohio, and his kids are in Rhode Island. One of his daughters in Rhode Island,
Oh, okay.
and his mother's here. My mother. So we all want to call, wish them happy birthday.
Gotcha.
Even people from Virginia and Alabama were on the call. So it was fun to kind of
Oh.
see all the people, and people going back and forth
Yeah.
talking about sports.
So how many people you can get on a Zoom call at one time?
I think we could probably get about 20, 30 people, man.
Really?
Yeah, because the screen it'll break down and get smaller. You can see some people don't like put their face on it. But,
Oh yeah.
and maybe that's what it is. This year.
So everybody got to have a connection, right?
Yeah.
As far as
Like
Zoom,
a Wi-Fi.
It's an app, right?
Yeah.
Zoom.
But you can download it. It's free.
I get you.
So because like I said, my mother's 76 and she does it.
Yeah.
And it just takes a few minutes to learn, and then it's a different. It's really the new normal, man.
That's true. That's true. That's what we're talking about, right?
Exactly, because we're all not going to be able to be in the same room and have the big spread out.
Right.
So this is kind of like part of that new normal, and a lot of companies do it. Like my wife does it for her meetings at work. And
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
They do like the Zoom or
Right.
they got other ones, but the Zoom ones I think is a big popular one. So
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm thinking about doing it, man. I'm gonna get my sister together, and if it'd be like maybe before we eat or after we eat,
Yeah.
we'll get people
Yeah.
on and say, hey, how you doing? Merry
Yeah.
Christmas. I haven't seen you guys in a long time. You guys looking good or whatever.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
right,
And
and then at least you make contact,
Mhm,
with some people. So
yeah.
it's just like you said, we're here. It's different here. We're not gonna have those celebrations we have at work like we used to.
Right.
They may order something, but it's not. It's a different day.
It is.
And
It
we
is.
have to accept that not only do we have to wear masks, but we have to adjust our lives to what is this new normal.
That's right. And a lot of people, I think for the most part, people, they are in agreement as to what's going on and what's going to be coming down the pike. And a lot of people are just used to it, saying, okay, if this is what we got to do, this is what we got to do.
Yeah.
But since we got the vaccine coming along, a lot of people are saying, you know what, hey, I'm going to take a chance and do this.
Yeah.
Whether something may be against their moral value.
Right.
A lot of people just anxious to get back to normal.
Yeah.
They want to get
Yeah.
back to seeing their family. They want to get back to traveling. Because I know for a fact I haven't been anywhere outside of the area that we live in.
Right.
And I like to go down south and everything like that, but I haven't been able to do any of that.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of just me being protective of myself.
Yeah. And we have to, man. If we want to try to get rid of this thing, get it under control, because they're saying it's back, higher than it was back in, I think, in June or something.
Yeah.
And that I think the governor rolled back some stuff where we can't, like they're closing churches again on Sunday, and
Right.
other places will not be able to open.
Mm-hmm.
So, if we get used to the new normal and we, adjust to it and just accept it,
Right.
I think things will be better. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
You know?
And then when it does go back to normal, it won't be like a big shock.
Right.
We'll be like, oh, okay, we always wanted this,
Right.
so we can just keep on moving. But right now, as it is today, we're wearing a mask and we keeping the social distancing. That's what we got to do.
Yeah.
And like once again, I have no problem with it. And I just hopefully everybody out there in podcast land will do the same and adhere to what your states and what your cities are putting down as far as what
Yes.
you guys need to be
It's
doing.
important.
And don't be afraid to, voice your opinion and stuff like that. But for the most part, we want everybody out there to be safe and to take care of each other and take care of your family.
Right, and just realize that, you know, you can still have a great time, you can still show love,
Yeah.
and, you know, it's just we're doing it in a different way, you know, this year, and, you know, it's nothing to be sad about, it's
Right.
just, that's the reality of the world, you know, that we live in,
That's true.
you know, and so we should just, you know, adjust, like I said, and take it in, man, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, and be thankful.
Yes,
Because
we're always going to be thankful.
that's true. That's true.
You know?
Because there's always going to be, hopefully, there's going to be other Christmases.
Yes.
So don't think because you can't do what you want to do now. You know, it's always 2021, and we're looking forward to 2021 to
Right.
see what that year brings. And so far, as far as the January 20th is concerned, we have the inauguration and things like that. So a lot of things, a lot of different changes and turn of events is going to happen pretty soon. But we definitely looking forward to the coronavirus and the COVID-19 to at least get under control some kind of way so we can just live normal again.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I'm still here. You still here.
Still here, brother.
The families are safe.
Yes.
And that's all we can ask for, right?
And we're gonna celebrate the best we can through this holiday season, you know?
That's right. And just letting you guys know, I'm trying to do a video thing now. I got my camera out and we rolling with that.
Yes.
So give me some time to get that up and about. That'll be
All
on my YouTube channel. And I have a YouTube channel, which is the same thing, Uncle Yab, and my YouTube is Gab with Yab.
Yes.
And you guys can listen to my podcast audio, and now you can see me video too. So
Yes.
I'm trying to do things big, and if anybody have any questions, anybody wants to come on the show and talk, we can do that because I'm trying to take this to another level.
Yeah, and I know you say you want people, if they have some topics they want us to cover.
Oh yeah,
You know?
yeah.
We'll take suggestions.
That's right. If you guys want to get in touch with me, you can email me, you can give me a call. If you guys know who I am, you guys know how to reach me,
Yes.
and we can turn this thing into something special.
Right.
All right, Rich, you got anything else to say?
Oh man, just looking forward to the holiday season, brother.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And I'll just let everybody know Merry Christmas out there and Happy New Year.
Same.
This is Uncle Yab, and we're gabbing with Yab. Good night.
Good night.
Bam. There it is, brother. Now, let me cut this off. I think it worked.